It may surprise you to learn that as we age, particularly after 65, our bodies become far less efficient at processing alcohol. A simple glass of wine or a celebratory cocktail may seem harmless, but what once was a casual indulgence can now place unexpected stress on your liver, disrupt your medications, and interfere with your sleep. That sleep loss, in turn, can aggravate serious conditions such as diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, and memory problems. In fact, a study published in The Lancet Public Health found that older adults who drink moderately face a 35% higher risk of cognitive decline compared to those who don't drink at all. Much of the confusion comes from outdated health advice and cultural habits that paint alcohol in a more flattering light than reality supports, especially when it comes to aging bodies. Certain types of alcohol, often marketed as light or sophisticated, may seem innocuous, but they can worsen dehydration, increase fall risk, raise blood pressure, and interfere dangerously with common medications. The good news? You don't have to give up the joy of social drinking or the comfort of a relaxing ritual. There are safer, healthier alternatives that still let you enjoy the moment without compromising your well-being. Stay with me to the end of this video because the worst kind of alcohol for seniors is still being recommended in health magazines and lifestyle blogs, and it could be silently harming your heart and brain without you realizing it. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on personalized health tips like this. And while you're watching, type a 1 in the comments if you're finding this helpful, or a 0 if there's something you'd like us to improve. Your feedback matters. Let's dive into the 4 types of alcohol older adults should seriously reconsider. And then we'll reveal 4 much safer and surprisingly satisfying alternatives. First up is hard liquor. Rum, vodka, whiskey, gin. These drinks are extremely concentrated and can hit your system like a shockwave. A shot of whiskey or vodka might feel familiar and even comforting to those who've enjoyed it for years, but your body's ability to handle it is not what it once was. After 65, alcohol takes longer to metabolize and its effects become more pronounced. Your tolerance diminishes, your liver becomes more fragile, and your central nervous system more sensitive. What used to be a nightcap can now lead to dizziness, sudden drops in blood pressure, balance issues, and even dangerous falls. Falls, by the way, are the leading cause of injury-related death in seniors in the United States. And hard liquor doesn't just pose a physical risk. It also interferes with medications, particularly sedatives, antidepressants, and blood pressure pills, creating a hazardous cocktail that can impair your thinking, suppress your breathing, or send your heart into dangerous rhythms. These risks don't always appear right away. Repeated exposure over time can lead to long-term damage to the liver and cognitive function. Next, let's talk about a seemingly gentle culprit: sweet wines and wine coolers. These drinks often taste like dessert, soft, fruity, and easy to sip, but behind that sweetness lies a load of added sugars, artificial flavors, and preservatives like sulfites. For older adults, especially those managing diabetes or pre-diabetes, these drinks can cause sharp blood sugar spikes followed by sudden crashes. That roller coaster affects not just your energy and mood, but your long-term nerve and eye health as well. Sulfites, which help preserve the color and shelf life of these products, can also trigger inflammation, respiratory problems, and headaches, especially in older adults with asthma or compromised lungs. And because sweet wines are acidic, they contribute to enamel erosion and worsen acid reflux, which many seniors already struggle with. Over time, what feels like a harmless indulgence can quietly erode your health. Now, how about that innocent bottle of beer, especially the light kind? Light beer is often seen as the safest alcohol option. It's low in alcohol, easy to drink, and tied to happy memories of barbecues or watching the game. But don't be fooled. Even light beer is rich in refined carbs and purines. These convert rapidly into glucose, creating metabolic strain, especially for older adults with prediabetes, which affects nearly half of seniors. Purines also trigger gout, a painful condition that becomes more common after age 60. One too many beers can lead to days of debilitating joint inflammation, and that's just the beginning. Beer acts as a diuretic, which means it increases urination, causing dehydration, frequent nighttime bathroom trips, and disrupted sleep. That's a triple threat to seniors: dehydration, poor sleep, and higher fall risk. And if you're already taking medications that affect your kidneys or bladder, the effects can compound quickly. But beer isn't the only drink hiding behind a friendly face. Mixed drinks and cocktails are perhaps the most deceptive. With their colourful presentations, sweet flavours, and fun names, they seem like an invitation to celebrate. But behind the charm is a dangerous combination of hard liquor and high sugar content. Most cocktails contain as much sugar as a dessert, and the alcohol is masked so well that it's easy to overindulge. That's especially risky for older adults who already face challenges with memory, coordination, or medication schedules. Even one or two seemingly harmless cocktails can lead to impaired judgment, increased blood pressure, and significant sleep disturbance. And if you're on medications like antidepressants, heart drugs, or sleep aids, the consequences can be unpredictable and severe. A cheerful drink today can translate into a foggy, fatigued, or imbalanced tomorrow. So what can you enjoy instead? Fortunately, there are 4 much safer and genuinely satisfying alternatives. First, let's revisit red wine, but in moderation. Red wine, particularly those rich in resveratrol like Pinot Noir, may support heart health and cognitive function when enjoyed in small amounts, about 5 ounces a few times per week. Resveratrol is a plant-based compound that can improve blood flow, reduce inflammation, and protect your arteries and brain tissue from oxidative damage. But the key is portion control. Too much, even of red wine, reverses these benefits, raising blood pressure, disrupting sleep, and burdening your liver. Choose organic, low-sulfite options and drink it with a meal, especially one rich in lean proteins and healthy fats, for maximum benefit and minimal impact. Next, consider a spritzer, a mix of wine and sparkling water. These low-alcohol beverages are elegant, refreshing, and far easier on your system. A spritzer lets you enjoy the social pleasure of a drink without the risk of overindulgence. It hydrates, cools, and calms without sending your blood sugar soaring or taxing your liver. Add a slice of citrus, some fresh herbs, or even a few berries, and you've transformed a modest beverage into a sensory experience. It's not just what's in the glass, it's the moment of presence and enjoyment you create around it. Third, there's kombucha, a fermented tea that contains probiotics, enzymes, and beneficial acids. It supports digestion, boosts your mood, and offers a mild, festive fizz that makes it feel like a treat. Kombucha can be purchased in low or non-alcoholic versions, and it's especially helpful for older adults struggling with bloating, sluggish digestion, or fatigue. It supports your gut, an often overlooked cornerstone of overall health, especially as we age. Drinking kombucha can become a calming, grounding ritual that supports your health rather than silently undermining it. Finally, we have herbal mocktails made with adaptogens, plant-based compounds that help the body resist stress and support balance. Drinks infused with herbs like ashwagandha, chamomile, lemon balm, or ginger provide calm, clarity, and comfort without alcohol or sugar. Served cold in a beautiful glass with a garnish, they satisfy the desire to celebrate and connect without any downside. You stay sharp, grounded, and fully present in your body and in your relationships. The beauty of these alternatives is that they don't just replace alcohol. They redefine what it means to unwind, to connect, and to celebrate. They represent a shift from numbing to nourishing, from depletion to rejuvenation. After 65, alcohol carries new consequences. What once brought comfort might now lead to confusion. What used to help you sleep may now disrupt it. But growing older doesn't mean giving up joy. It means becoming wiser in how you protect your energy, your focus, your mobility, and your mood. Every choice you make, Every sip you take can either support your vitality or subtract from it. And that's not about being perfect. It's about being aware. One better decision today, like switching from a cocktail to a kombucha, can lead to sharper thinking, stronger bones, and deeper sleep tomorrow. These changes, though small at first, create powerful momentum over time. So here's a toast, not to what we're leaving behind, but to what lies ahead. To clear minds, strong hearts, steady steps, and joyful moments fully experienced. This is the art of aging well. And you, my friend, are worth every intentional choice it takes to live fully, freely, and consciously. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to comment below with one thing you're inspired to try or change. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up and type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 and let us know what we can do better. And of course, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next tip on how to live vibrantly and wisely at any age. Thanks for watching, and here's to celebrating life on your terms with clarity, grace, and strength.